Are all spiritual influencers or creators actually egoist? This was a view that I had for a long time. If all you people are so enlightened, why do you need to go and tell people about it? But what I soon came to realize as I understood the nature of consciousness is that there's a different continuum that has completely different subjective levels of experience and expressions, and it is actually much less the content of someone's actions and more so the context. And so what do I mean by this? It really comes down to motivation and intent. There are absolutely people out there on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok that are trying to prop up or inflate their ego. They want to be important, they want status, they want fame, they want money, they want all of those things. And that's great. God bless them. That is their context. But there's also a group of people that are creating content at a higher level of consciousness that purely seek to help people. And this is the way that they know how to help people. They're not trying to get something out of it. They're not trying to become important. They just genuinely like this and get the feedback that it helps people, and that inspires them to do more. And then there's another level of consciousness where people don't actually identify as a body, as Scott or whoever it is, but actually see themselves as a divine channel where information comes and just flows out of them. And that is actually the desire of consciousness. And there's actually even higher levels. In all cases, we're talking about creating videos, right? But as you can see, the motivation and intent and even the process amongst these different creators is very different. And so when you view these things and when you view people creating material, it's important to understand what is the context that this is being created. There are, frankly, a lot of charlatans out there in the spiritual world who just actually want to make money and be famous and act spiritual. They're not walking it out. They're not living it in their everyday life. They're not admitting when they make mistakes because that would hurt their ability to make money. And it's important to realize that there's also people that are the real deal. Eckhart Tolle, the real deal. There's plenty of them out there. And these people are merely stepping into their divine purpose or dharma and allowing divine wisdom and intelligence to flow through them without the filter of the ego in many cases. And so this is really what's happening with the creation of anything actually. And so I encourage you to investigate in your own creative process, what is the context of my creation? What is the real intent and motivation? And the funny thing about consciousness is a lot of times we can't even really see that until we go inward and really do a lot of work. So you might not know, but so long as you think that it's pure, you should feel the freedom to express yourself. That is an amazing thing. There's nothing egoic inherently about expressing yourself. In fact, suppressing yourself can cause you a lot of problems and is not aligned with your highest divinity. And so I really found this groundbreaking. It really allowed me to be free to share a lot of my thoughts and ideas. And I feel so blessed for this information that I previously did not really understand, where I thought everyone just was a loudmouth or trying to be very egoic. And so if you want to learn more about creator consciousness, I did link to an article I wrote about it. It expands on the concept that we talked about today. It's something I'm going to be writing a lot more about because I think this can be applied to many different disciplines in life. And I'm just grateful for it. And I hope that this impacted you in a positive way. If it did, like the post, subscribe, sign up to the newsletter below. I'm grateful for you. Much love. Have a blessed day.